Hi. I just had an entire conversation with myself and forgot to actually put on any audio. So sup? Oh, this is already painful. So yeah, that's how I'm doing tonight. That's how yeah. I don't know. It's been an interesting day. I'll put it to that and leave it. Thankfully though, or unthankfully I guess depending on how you look at it. We are doing a Thursday night stream with my mouse. Just because I got home from class today and I didn't feel like absolutely exhausted and didn't feel like doing anything again ever. So I'm like, oh, I can do a stream. It's not that big of a deal tonight. I'm not tired. Whatevs. I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna go to classes tomorrow. That's my current mood. And I will be probably mentioning this several more times throughout the stream, but I will not be streaming for the rest of the week because I'm heading back home on tomorrow evening sometime. 6-ish, I think. I think that's when the bus leaves. But I'm gonna be going home for the weekend because I was like, I'd thought about it, but my mom was coming up for a doctor's appointment in where I live up on Saturday. So I was like, you know, why would I bother heading home for the weekend if my mom's coming up like Monday and she can visit then, basically. It was how my thought process went. Because like I wasn't planning on doing anything this weekend. So like I thought maybe I should head home for the weekend, but mom's coming up Monday, so I was like, nah. And so I was talking to her this morning and she was like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, as, you know, usual, because it's a weekend, and I much prefer my weekends to be completely filled with nothingness, rather than, you know, have stuff to do and, like, people to visit and shit, so I was just like, I'm not doing anything this weekend. She's like, oh, cool, do you want to come home? And I was like, okay. So, you know, unfortunately, that means the Saturday and Sunday stream are canceled, and I'm dead. Good start. But yeah, so Friday nights, Saturday, and Sunday nights will all be canceled. I will be back to my regularly scheduled broadcasting Monday. And Megan's coming to visit at some point next week, I believe. Potentially. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to get her in on the stream, or if we're just going to, or if I'm not going to go next week and just like, whatever, or is she going to be sitting in the background not really doing much. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet. It's a discussion I have with her, so thankfully, though, I guess we get to record some more My Best Friends, which is amazing. I've been, like, completely waiting to see what Captain does. You know? If there's an end to that game. Which there probably isn't, if we're being honest here, but, you know, whatevs. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Duh. Of course you're getting attacked, genius. You're playing Binding of Isaac. Woohoo! But I'm not expecting very many people here tonight because, as I said before, it's not like my usual stream night. It's just like, hey, I had some time and I figured I'd go for a little bit and see if I could potentially warn some people who are going to be like, yo, where are you? And be like, I got busy and I'm not going to be able to do it this weekend. But anyway, so that's that. That's that. What else? Anything else I felt like talking about? I did a quiz today in astronomy. It went, poorly. I think that's the best way to put it. I like knowing a lot of stuff on my tests before I write them, and I'm not particularly fond of when I write my tests. I'm just like, I got 25% of it right. The rest I'm like, totally, oh, maybe. But I got 25%, so I was like, well, great. Wonderful. That's exactly how I want to go. So, unfortunately, that went, we'll see. I won't know, probably. You know, it generally marks it pretty fast, so I'll probably know by next Thursday how I did on it, but it went okay. I think I probably got, you know, B range, so somewhere in the 70s. Which is okay. I find the class in general reasonably difficult just because of, like, it's majority memorization. And it's, like, memorizing concepts, which I'm not particularly good at, especially when these concepts don't involve numbers and I can't check to see if I'm right. That's why I don't do it very well in, anything besides math, mostly. And, CS courses, so, like, programming shit's generally the same way because, like, except for tests. Must admit, writing programming, like writing programs is honestly the most annoying thing on the planet. Because it's like, you know, you don't get any sort of visual cues from the IDE or from like the environment that you're programming in. You don't get like anything telling you, hey, you might have, you know, done this part wrong. It's just like, yeah, fuck you. Write it. Do it. Love it. But supposedly, you know, there are situations during like interviews and shit where you'll be expected to be able to write your program. So, which sounds very stressful to me, but how else are you supposed to do that kind of shit? And I applied for a couple jobs today, which is, you know, continuing with my standard, you know, apply to 1 or 2 jobs. I did Best Buy and the Apple Store today, which was pretty exciting. I was like thinking of all the different tech shops, and for whatever reason, it didn't take until a friend of mine mentioned in class tonight that like about wishing she could work at the Apple Store. I was like, fuck, I should work at the Apple Store. Well, attempts. I don't know if it's like I'm not getting, because I'm basically doing just like online job forms, right? And I'm not getting any responses ever. So I'm just like, you know, is my resume shit, or are they not looking at them yet? Like, know what I mean? Like, are they like, okay, we're not gonna bother hiring yet, or whatever? And it's like, okay, I don't know. I've been doing it for the last month or so, so it's getting kind of stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully, I have some family up here and some family friends that I can always go work for if it came down to necessity, or I'll just end up taking more summer classes. You know, neither are particularly pleasant as like ideas, but whatevs. And there's another store near me that's like a tech shop that I could probably apply to. I haven't looked yet, but like, I think it's because I'm obviously putting preferences onto like locations where I don't have the bus. So like, if I can walk to work, that'd be great. And I'm also putting preference into things that don't involve me working with food, just because I don't particularly want to. But obviously, when it comes down to it, I'd be perfectly willing to, just because like, $1 is a dollar, right? Wish I could figure out what Lucky Foot does. I think it just makes you more lucky in general, I guess, with your attempts to get into different things, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how half the scheme works. Let's go see what's in the store. Spear hair for 5. That's not bad. And, you know, I could go back and buy that heart later if necessary. But I don't think it should be. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. Okay, pop that. Die. Okay, wonderful. Let's head up. The only unfortunate thing about going home this weekend is it means I don't get the chance to record in the MCA this weekend. And considering I was supposed to record more last Sunday and I didn't, it's like, oh, good start, Becky. Bring your series back, and you're like, I can't be bothered to record it ever. But, I'm a couple episodes up. I'm still sort of trying to figure out the schedule for how I'm gonna, like, upload that shit, just because, like, I haven't quite decided yet, I guess is the best way to put it. Vibrating. Shout out to Ryan Williams. Thank you, Ryan. You're a doll. But I'm still trying to sort of come up with a bit of a schedule for how to release it, just because, like, I haven't yet. I'm thinking Wednesdays and Saturdays, and maybe Mondays, but I haven't, like, I need to figure out, like, how many episodes I can record on a general weekend schedule. But, like, I'm almost done school anyway, so it's, like, my schedule gets opened up more, but it also, like, I find it harder to go into bed anyway, so you're online. Thank you very much, Ryan. And have a nice sleepy sleep. So it's, like, I don't know. Okay. Fucking shut up, Matt. Matt is having a problem with his Java code for a lab. It's not my fucking problem. Because I finished my lab. I finished it once a night when it was due. Well, not when it was due, but like we have lab periods to work on our shit. So I did mine Wednesday night when I was supposed to. And I didn't like wait for the next day. Although very stressful. I am since we had a quiz in astronomy today. I got out early. Because, FYI, that's how university works. You finish your quiz or whatever, and you can leave. Like, GTFO, get out of there. But, so I finished my quiz or whatever in astronomy really fast, because, like, I'm not a very good bullshit writer. Like, either I know it or I don't know it, and if I don't know it, my bullshit's not great. I did have a really good one on, how, shit, what was it on? There was something about condensation of the universe was, like, the actual thing I was supposed to be writing about. Literally never saw that term before in my life. And I go to the class. Becky, where's my mod? I'm currently not looking for any more mods at the moment. Please, fill out an application with your, name, full name, birth date, credit card information, social security, and the little CVV number on the back. And then I will let you know shortly if you've been accepted as moderator. But, so anyway, did a really good answer bullshitting what condensation of the universe was, comparing it to condensation on, like, a glass of water. It was terrible. I read it. I was sad for whoever got stuck marking it. But, so that was the thing. I got a good amount of points on it, too. I feel really bad for whoever had to mark it, but... Name. Barry. Guys, I bet his credit card's never gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I had to bullshit 1 or 2 answers because I honestly have no idea what they were going for. One was about an alien civilization. I was like, fuck are you going for? Dr. Astronomy guy. Like, seriously, the fuck is your problem? He did make a really solid joke, though. We all came in, obviously, it's before a quiz, so everyone's like sort of doing last-minute studying, and it was dark because no one turned the classroom lights on yet. And he's like, oh, you guys are all sitting quietly in the dark. You'd all be really good astronomers, which was pretty funny in my opinion. Okay, and so we did that. I gave some bullshit answers. It's the quiz is 15 4-point long, or how does it work? It's like it's 5 6 points. Hey, I'm going to bed to go to sleep. I thought I'd hang out for a bit. Shit, fuck that shit on LP, but I thought you were responsible. My responses are always fabulous. Because I'm not particularly invested in the internet. I get very unhappy when the internet makes me sad during the run of a day. Like, if internet drama follows me in the real life, it's like, oh, fuck off, you dumb internet shit. This is not my problem. I have real life shit to deal with. So, I don't even know. I don't give a shit. And I think it comes into the YouTube a bit. It comes into Reddit for sure, but the YouTube shit I think it comes over too is like, I just don't give a crap, ever. There we go. Shut it, Muller. Tom J is an angry mofo. Tom J is unhappy that he didn't get his modding. But, anyway, so that was today. Today was internet drama and me fucking up an astronomy quiz. Which, you know, is how you want to do a Thursday. Aw, look at the chat being so lovey-dovey. Kill that Bill shit. Bill shit? What? Apparently Bill shit's now a thing. There we go. Ow. Come on. Okay, thank God he's dead now. I don't remember how I was originally going with this conversation. Oh well, whatevs. The world, isn't the world like considered like the most OP of these ever? I need to find a key. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna start a high train. We're guys doing a high train. Fucking hell, I fucked up. Now I'm sad. So it's a long day. I don't like when my days are peppered with internet. A equals 140, 450. What the fuck? Kind of reading with that. Oh my god. Fucking bullshit. I don't. Okay, so I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I don't know if necessarily everyone's here. But Muller and I helped co-host a reddit.com/r/let's play unofficial podcast. Okay. So I can't be on this weekend because I also won't be streaming this weekend because I'm heading home for the weekend and I'll be back sometime Monday. Because my parents, or my mother misses me, so it's like, okay, mommy, I'll go home and visit you. Because I'm a good daughter, like that shit. And, oops. I accidentally caused a bunch of internet drama today, and it was 100% an accident, but it made for a pretty good day. Yeah, it was great. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I got called a cunt. It was like, wow. Becky made an oopsie. And I didn't have to deal. Oh, it was great. I highly suggest making apparently what was considered a very insulting post, or I don't know what the fuck I did. A very insulting something, and then go to school for a few hours and not have any idea what's going on, and then like log in and have a bunch of username mentions like, oh Becky, he called you out. It's like, the fuck did I do? So I found out I did some stuff today that I wasn't aware of. So what does this one do? Oh well. I love internet. Oh god, it was a mess. I think I'm still getting called out. I think Wanderbots just messaged me. I'll check them a little bit. Because I'm streaming and I'm doing shit right now. But I think Wanderbot's just like, who's a moderator on the subreddit, just like, clear your bottle. That was like, I think that was actually one of the guys that was angry at me. Claimed I had posted a picture. What did I post a picture of? Oh, when I think it was probably about like, maybe 10 minutes after, I posted the video, or MCA Ep 1. I was at 8 views and like 7 likes, and I was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I took a screenshot, and I was like, who am I gonna show this to? This, this is kind of cool. I'm kind of proud of that. So I was like, who should I send this to? And I was like, well, I sent it to Megan. So I sent it to Megan. She was like, good job. And I was like, thanks, B. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know. I'll post pictures of the Let's Play subreddit. No big deal. Oh, one day he'll message me. I told you, we're friends. We've done, like, collabs and shit before. But, so I sent the picture to Megan. She was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, oh, I'll send it to the Let's Play subreddit or whatever. Whatever. And I did. And yeah, I was like, whatever. I didn't care. And apparently I angered a lot of people by doing that. One day, Muller will be back on Steam. One day, Muller will get Steam and remember how it works. One day, Becky will get Steam and remember how it works. Okay, let's not fuck this up for no reason. But anyway, so that was great. Somebody accused me of view botting, or like botting, which was, one, discovered like botting was a thing. Aw, poor Muller. Discovered, so I discovered like botting was a thing. Did not realize that before today, or yesterday, I guess. Was that last night? I think that was last night. Anyway, I discovered that was the thing. I'm dying my ass off. I've gotten worse at this game. I was getting better, and then I got worse. God damn it, I died to a fly again. But, so yeah, I angered some people. Somebody called me a cunt. That was kind of cool. I've actually never been called that before. Bunch of code going on. Getting some angry. Cool. I love the internet. The funny thing is, like, I don't even post there that often. Like, I'll comment. I comment a decent amount. But I rarely, if ever, post. Because I think, like... So I guess you won't watch my video. It was great. Shit, what was I going for? I don't post because, like, I think I posted another one time and got, like, a shit ton of hate. So I don't think people like me. It's okay. They don't need to like me. I like me, and that's all that matters. Yeah, it does seem to be mainly hate. It's hate from the one that I sent you the ones of, and then the guy that accused me of, whatever, like botting. Apparently, if you make multiple Google Plus accounts, you can like bot yourself. And I was like, cool. Thank you. I didn't think I was either, but whatevs. Well, yeah. I just really don't like it when, like, internet shit follows me into the real world. Because I'm like, ooh, I'm so happy. I'm such a happy Becky. Look at school. I love school. La, 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 la. Oh, internet. Now I'm unhappy. Oh, well. I got a bunch of lard, and it gave me health, so that's kind of cool. I didn't think lard did that, but whatevs. Does anybody actually cook with lard? Like, I see it used as, like, a cooking instruction occasionally, but I've never seen anybody actually cook with lard. Which also sounds kind of gross, just... You know, side note, lard sounds gross. I have no money, so there's no point going there. It does. Well, I'm fat! I suppose I did just eat lard. It definitely does, breed bitterness. Like, I'm not gonna talk about the sub too much today because most of you guys, well, probably half of you are, but there's only 4 of you around, so it doesn't really work that well. But, sub, just as an FYI, if you ever think about Let's Playing and you want to go into Let's Play stuff, it's great. Lots of people love small Let's Players on it. If you stop being small, though, stop posting and run away, because they really don't like you then. Okay, nailed it. Totally ran under him the second time. There we go. Guys, I'm finally figuring out how to fight monster. I say as I'm about to die. Am I moving slower? That would make sense, I guess, like, as a side effect to her eating lard and being fat as shit. I'm gonna die again. Never mind. I take that whole I'm learning how to fight monster back. Oh, god damn it! I'm dead? God fucking damn it. Okay, what else do I feel like talking about? Oh, I did a really solid BS answer on my, astronomy. About, alien planets. It's like, could an advanced alien civilization exist on a 15 solar mass star? And I was like, fuck if I know. So I drew the little HR diagram thing that we got taught, and I was like, cool. Shit, well, I don't know. So I just did some bullshit answer like, if they're as far away as, if the planet's as close to the Earth as Earth is, you didn't know because it'd be too hot. And I left down, too hot. And then it was like, I don't fucking know. And it's like, if it's further away, they have the potential of revolving and blah, blah, blah. It was bad. It was really bad. I'm not impressed with somebody. There's another one. But it seems to be like, the quizzes for that class or tests or whatever are really annoying because you get, it's 5 true or false, like 5, okay, it's 10 true or false, which are worth 2 points each, so that's 20%. If it's a cold box, then yes. I mean, they recommend, maybe, yeah. So it's like 5 points is true, 5 long answers, 6 points each, so that's 30. And then it's YouTube science video. So that's 30. I'm mentally trying to count in case you guys haven't figured it out yet. I'm having a fucking issue. Cute! Okay, so that's what that one does. In case you're wondering. Now I have to monstro. Yeah, cool. So I have less health than I started. Herp-a-derp-a-derp. Oh, cool. I didn't realize you could get 2 different ones. I can't remember if I find these guys easier. Well, Gray Monster seems to be annoying for some reason, but whatevs. Okay. What's I going with? But, a hard time focusing tonight. Oh, cool, it killed one already. This is going much better than the last time I fought Monstro 5 minutes ago when I died. Ah, shit. So I guess we'll just shoot her while I eventually try to come up with everything again. Oh, yeah. So it's 50, okay. 5 true or false, 10 true or false, 2 points each, 20%. 5 long answers, 6 points each, which is 30%, which brings us 50%. And then the remainder is 15, maybe, I can't remember how many questions, of 4 points each. And PogChamp podcast tomorrow, speaking about Bev, what the fuck are you going on about? Did you die? Good thing Muller had a stroke. And, yeah, I will try and remember to listen to the podcast after it's up because I'm gonna be on a bus. Okay, night, Tom J. Good night, Tom G. And, Muller. I will talk to you guys later and listen to your podcast and listen to you bitch about how much you guys have so much shit to deal with tomorrow that I don't have to deal with. I think that's the funniest part is because, we operate on, like, Muller hosts every week, but, like, Tom J and I, operate on, like, I do 1 week, he does the next week, I do 1 week, he does the next week, so, you know, it's fair to both of us, and everyone gets a bit of different hosting, but the funny thing is, like, I cause a crap ton of drama this week, and I'm not on. And it's like, I can't even come up as, like, a special guest or anything to come chat about, like, my opinion on what happened, because I'm not gonna be on a bus. So it's like, yeah, well, you're welcome for all the material we can talk about, because, like, last week was kind of, like, lame. Hey, Undead Zebra! So, that's great, but I'm gonna try and get it past me and, I don't know, stick to the Rooster Teeth subreddit for a bit, I guess. Shows my Rooster Teeth fans. They're just as angry, but I don't generally have to deal with their drama because I'm not a Rooster Teeth person yet. So, next time I choose to see what PogChamp. Okay, I will look at normal chat Twitch eventually. Let's try. Let's watch some other normal Twitch streams. You know, it just doesn't happen very often. I have a hard time finding, and I think everyone does, like it's the same with like YouTube and shit. Like you find your people you like, and then you're like, I don't fucking want to move. Like I like these people. Why would I want to go like find other people? And it like takes something very specific trying to find a game or trying to find a game. Okay, if we're gonna come up with a different word besides game, but, like to find new Let's Players, you have to like be like, yeah, I kind of want to go see a video on this game, and my usual YouTubers don't do it. See you, Muller. I'll talk to you later. And, you know, it's just interesting, I guess. But I found the same thing with Twitch. Like, I'll watch Rooster Teeth's Twitch, which is mostly Ray. But I like Ray. So it's like, you know, it's not that hard to find or watch him because I already know him. I know his personality. But I find it very hard to go watch new streamers. And, like, I kind of want to, like... Cool. I hurt myself. Great. That's always helpful. Like, I kind of want to stick to smaller streams just because, like, there's more interaction. Like, I think we got some interaction going, right? That's a thing. So, like, I kind of like sticking more to smaller streams, but it doesn't really work that well because I don't really know what to look for. So it's just, like, ends up with me... Oh, good damn. Good damn. Like, just sort of, like, going through a bunch of chats and being like, hey! Well, I know I just got here, but... I have to go. See, that's how I feel every time I get onto a stream on the Zebra. I'm just like, hey, everyone! Anyway, I gotta go. Bye! Have a good rest of your day on the Zebra. Oh, by the way, we're not doing streams for the rest of the week. I won't be streaming again until probably Monday. Just FYI if you're still here. Sorry about that. Oh, cool! Never mind, guys. This game's gonna last slightly longer now, because, I'm not gonna be dead in 10 minutes. Okay, so, obviously there's a secret room right here, but I can't get to there because I have, no bombs, as per usual. Okay, let's boom, shikalaka shika boo, shikala! Boo, shikalaka shika, they're dead. Okay, cool. My nose is still really itchy. I'm probably sure. Solid English there, Becky. I'm pretty sure I have an allergy to talking. And it makes my nose itch. Which is great, like, you know. This is exactly the kind of thing you want. Heart! Go away. Go away. Fuck off, bitch. There, got my heart. There we go. And you're gonna be dead. And you're dead. And you're gonna be dead shortly, too. Everybody's dead. So that was kind of cool. So I got Mom's heal. And I'm gonna head back up to somewhere around here-ish. Because if I remember correctly, I saw a thing. Come on, Becky. Get the full English out of there. God damn it, nose. Somewhere in a room like this. There it is. I can't even English tonight. I'm red. Oh, cool. Spirit hearts. Can't honestly say I'm surprised, because, you know, Spirit Hearts are pretty standard for these ones, but, you know, what up, what up? Oh. Okay, cool, bro. Nothing I like better than giving people money, and then me like, nah, bro. Is it coming at me? Nah. What a fucker. Loser heart. Loser heart wants to be a loser and chill by itself. I don't need no loser hearts. Okay, let's hop down here. Hello? Caves 1. I heard you got really mad at me. I didn't get mad at you, Zoki. Why was I mad at you? Did Muller tell you I got mad at you? Because if Muller did, then he's dumb. Not you're dumb. You're not dumb if Muller got mad at you. That'd be a really... I wasn't talking about you. Mommy Becky, I didn't mean it. What the fuck are you going on about? Guys, Zoki got in trouble. Someone ratted her out and I don't know what's going on. Zoki, I had the entire internet mad at me today. I am not mad at any... Well, there's one person I'm mad at, but I'm not calling her out because fuck her. I don't even know if it's a her. Because basically I got a throwaway account on Reddit got really angry at me. Gosh, boys, I know they're so mean. Boys are mean. We should ban Muller. Was it cause Reddit? Yeah. Oops. And your image of content / views. It was my, yeah, that was it. That was literally it. I got the entire internet mad at me for posting a picture of the fact one of my videos had 8 views and 7 comments, or 7 likes. It was like, cool. I thought it was cute. Keewell? Fuck the internet. I'm an independent bee. I don't need no internet. Which, you know, like I said earlier, it kind of works out pretty well that I'm going home for the weekend and don't have to deal with this shit, because internet at home's kind of shit. Although I did discover today, speaking of internet, the phone plan well, spoiler alert, Becky, God. The internet plan I'm on is a student plan. Comes with a free phone, so, well, not free, I'm paying for it. But, it comes with a phone line or whatever, so, I'm gonna get a landline, and that's gonna be fucking cool, because then I can call myself, no, really, the UPS can go to my landline, and then I won't have to sleep through my cell phone ringing all the time, like I usually do. Because I'm like, I don't know, maybe if this isn't like a thing, because I hear people's cell phones go off all the time in class now, but like, I never leave my phone online. Like, I mean not online, but like, not on silent, or vibrate, I guess. So like, I never, if I get a call, I don't hear it, because like, it's on vibrate. God damn it. I feel like I'm getting my ass handed to me. I really hate these fly rooms, just as an FYI. There we go. Get the murder on. Everything's murdered. Cool. Yeah, well, that was my theory. And I think somebody had commented back, Zoki's just saying that, like, everyone got mad at me because I essentially posted something slightly different than the norm for, you know, just because I felt like it. And, like, you know, we should get away from posting this slightly, health up, slightly off. I don't understand people that have their phone on. I don't either. Okay, I'm gonna have 2 conversations at once. I don't understand people that get really angry, because apparently all they want to see on Reddit is, like, posts that we see every day, like, 8 times a day. And I don't understand why people don't have their cell phones on vibrate. Because that is the kind of confidence I wish I had. I think I've used the same joke for doing math in pen. Although I do, when I'm studying math, I do it in pen. Just because, like, doing it in pen forces me not to erase it. Which, when I'm studying math, is very important. Because generally I end up erasing shit that I want back. Because I realize, like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, hey, I want that back. So that equation that I erased, I want it back right now. And if I'm using pen, I can just, like, sort of cross it out. So if I decide I want it back... Yeah, exactly. Facebook message and accidental Siri. Well, not Facebook message, I guess. Just accidental Siri is what kills me in class every time. Because I'm like, I'm just gonna turn on my phone. Siri's like, beep, beep, beep. It's like, fucking Siri, go away. Okay, so I have some keys. So I can go into the room down there somewhere. That's like, yo, I'm golden and shit. Really want to know why this chick's red. And, Wonderbots messaged me. I have so many Reddit messages. Scary, guys. Somebody just told me you should try an account on NeoGamerFed. There's always good news and drama there. Okay, let's go down here. Okay. Android phones for life. Whatever. Yeah, because S-Voice. S-Voice is great. Oh my god. My sister has Megan has a, Android. She has a S3? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the S3. Because, you know, phone plans and shit, you don't get top-of-great phones that often. But, so she has an S3. And, we had a game once of, like, trying to ask, like, we were in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere. And we were trying to find McDonald's, essentially. Because that's what you do. You get in the middle of nowhere and you're like, hey, cool, where's McDonald's? So Megan and I had a game. Started with McDonald's, ended with random other shit. But, like, let's go see who can figure out where we are and where to get food. S-Voice or Siri? Because, you know, we can use Google and shit, but we were going to use S-Voice and Siri just because, like, that's an option, and we were doing it. Siri is eons better than S-Voice. S-Voice is literally a piece of shit. S-Voice was like, Megan's like, you know, pretty simple. We use the same terms. I think we put them into both the phones at the same time. So, like, Megan would be holding both phones to her mouth and was like, or whatever, like, where's the nearest McDonald's? That's literally what she asked. Siri's like, the nearest, here are the 5 nearest McDonald's or whatever. And we were like, cool, we'll go search for Lyft. S-Voice was like, would you like me to Google that for you? And Megan was like, fucking S-Voice, get your shit together. And S-Voice was like, would you like me to Google that for you? It's like, fuck S-Voice. S-Voice was unable to text me through voice. Megan attempted that. She's like, S-Voice, text Becky, blah, 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 blah. And S-Voice is like, sorry, you don't have anybody named Becky in your cell phone. And Megan's like, fuck S-Voice. Anyway, that's my experience with an Android. It's my sister, and S-Voice is shit. It's literally, it's comic how bad it is, but no, I don't know anybody that really uses the voice commands anyway for anything more than a novelty. Like, you know, Siri, tell me a joke. You know, that kind of bullshit. I don't know. So, but it must have a use or else they wouldn't have added it. That's sort of my theory on most Apple stuff and most iPhone shit. Well, not most Apple shit, but like most iPhone shit. And I guess most phone shit in general. Like if no one uses it, they don't leave the feature on there because it takes that memory. That being said, there's some pretty dumb things that they sell on my cell phone, so whatevs. Although I did get to have the joy. In all honesty, the only I'm not an Apple fanboy. The only Apple products I have is I have my iPhone, which I am. I am an iPhone fanboy. Do you really like my iPhone? And you know, my family has iPods and shit, but that's not really. Who cares, basically? Excuse me. And I bought Megan an iPad so that my parents could call me easier. But so I'm like, I don't have like a MacBook. I'm not one of the like tons upon tons of university students that have MacBooks. But my friend is Mac. I can't afford a Mac. And if I could afford a Mac, which I could technically, because that's the, you know, equivalent to a MacBook is how much my computer costs. Like, I'd probably just buy a better computer. Because, you know, they're pretty and all. And I got the, fucking sakes. I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't know either, because, like, Macs are expensive. I don't know why university students are the ones that have, like, crap tons of Macs and shit. But whatever. Not my problem. My friend today was looking at the new gold MacBook Pro or whatever. The little tiny super duper light one. We were just like, how is it? Like, I will perfectly admit that was like, holy oh crap. Woo! Woo poop! Oh, well. Cool. That's great. This is exactly how I want my run to go right now. Oh well, whatevs. Spin around in circles. We're gonna die early anyway. And there we go. Ow. The pain. But she was, you know, I'll be the first one to admit, I will marvel at how light Apple can make their shit. Because, like, that new MacBook is like, reasonably large and thin as shit. Like, it's like 13 millimeters or something. And it's like, wow. I wouldn't be able to deal with a product like that just because I'd be afraid I'd break it constantly. That being said, my laptop is great. It's a very powerful laptop. Also heavy as shit. Heavily suggest people who are going to university, you don't necessarily need a MacBook, but please get a light laptop. Because you will realize probably about like 10 minutes into your first day, you're like, oh shit, my laptop's heavy as crap. This was a bad idea because I have to carry it around a backpack. It's actually not that bad in my backpack. It's when I actually have to just carry it over, right? Or, like, I'm carrying my backpack, like, by the handle, and I'm like, oh my god. This was the worst idea on the planet. Also having a pretty bad run of this. I think we're probably going to do 2 more runs, maybe, and then I'm going to head to bed. I had nachos before, and I don't feel well now. But yes, MacBooks look very nice and fancy. iPads are thin as shit and very, very light, and it scares me. And if I get a job as an Apple Store place, because not that I want to work there necessarily, but just because, like, yo, job. You get, like, a 25% discount on everything, and then, like, if you work there for more than 3 months, you get, like, $500 off, like, certain items, and I'm like, so I was basically looking at it, not necessarily from my perspective, but from Megan's perspective, as a child very soon going into university. That's so gross. That is actually the grossest thing ever. But, like, as a child soon going into university, probably not for a CS degree, so, you know, you could kind of get away with the MacBook. But, like, what it ended up being was I could get her a MacBook. BRB of, no! That's my job! Fuck off! Was, like, I could get her a MacBook for essentially, like, the same price as, like, a reasonably cheap laptop. It was like, I could get her a MacBook for like $500, and I would get her a MacBook for $500, but anyway, have to remember to apply there. And Best Buy, I applied to Best Buy last night, and I'm gonna probably apply to the Source, maybe? I haven't decided if I want to work at the Source. The benefit of the Source is it's extremely near my apartment, which has its benefits. I really hope, like I said, I was Googling it, and that was the only thing coming up. That was supposed to start in 2012. So, like, I don't know. The $500 because was, in theory, they want all their users to be very up-to-date on all their products. My big thing is I have to figure out how a Mac works, because I don't actually know how Mac works very well. Because I only have experience in Windows. But seriously, how hard can it be? Like, Macs are known to be user-friendly. So surely someone who's good at Windows can figure out how the fuck a Mac works. That's my theory, at least. Okay, let's get our shit down. There we go. Okay, cool. That went well. Okay, basement 2. One sec, gotta crack my knuckles. Snap, snap, snap. I don't have my fan running today because it's cold as shit. I have a full sink of dishes because I forgot to do dishes today. My friend, yeah, I tried using one of the Macs at school once, and I was just absolutely lost. And then I had a friend before this. I was trying to use my friend's MacBook to like Google something or like something crazy basic, and I was like, help me. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to do anything. So, I'd probably end up in the iWork with iPads, because iPads, not that hard. I have set up now 2, because my grandparents got one, I helped set up that, and I set up my sister's. Speaking of which, I don't think I've ever mentioned it necessarily on the stream, but I got my sister an iPad, well, I got her an iPad, but it was really like her/my parents an iPad, because they were having, my sister's netbook I won it a very long time ago, and then I gave it to her because I had a laptop, so I didn't need a netbook. This was like 2 laptops ago. Anyway, but it was because it's ancient. It's really fucking old. I think it's like 2009. Anyway, I was having a hell of a time connected to the internet. It would just keep dropping, which made my parents unhappy, specifically my mom, because she couldn't talk to me because we can only talk through Skype, and it was a hassle. So I'm like, fuck it, I will go to eBay and I will go find a cheap iPad. Which I did. I did manage to go into iPad.com. I did manage to go into eBay, and I did manage to find her a reasonably cheap iPad. I think I got her the second, iPad 2, which isn't particularly new, but it still works really well. And I think I got it for, just under $200, or I think it was just under $200, because for an iPad, that's pretty freaking cheap. So, I gave it to her for Christmas, and it was the most stressful thing of my life, because all the iPads in the same range of money as that are all cloud locked, which is something you cannot undo. It basically means it's a stolen iPad. So I'm like, well, shit. Because, if I bought that, I can't do anything. So I looked at all the pictures. It supposedly had a slight scratch in the back, which it does. It's a pencil, it's a hairline scratch, but we have a case on the iPad anyway, so it doesn't matter. And it was like, oh god, the waiting the couple weeks for it to come in, and then oh my god, what if this doesn't work? And then I got it. It was working, so I set it up and everything. And it's like, oh god, there's no way I'm getting away with this. But needless to say, extremely stressful. Do not suggest buying internet or buying items that are way too cheap for what they should be on eBay. It is not a stressless process. Especially when you're planning on giving something as a Christmas gift. And obviously my sister was pretty fucking shocked. And my parents were, because I told them beforehand that I was getting it for her. And I think my dad gave me back some of the money because my mom felt bad that I spent $200 on my sister's Christmas gift when I'm in university and supposed to be poor as shit. But the problem is I got a bunch of loans. And they make me feel like I have money when I don't. I went to a health food store today to buy lunch. I spent $17 on a sandwich and a salad. The salad was okay at best. The salad was $8 on itself, and then it was $8 for the salad, then like $7.50 for the sandwich. The sandwich was pretty good. I might get the sandwich again, but the fucking thing was like $8 to get a salad. And I was like, look, I'm attempting to do a diet again. I'm not spending $8 on a fucking salad. I'm not that desperate. So, I will stick to getting sandwiches from there, and I think Tim Hortons sandwiches cost the same amount anyway, so that's not, like, $7.50 for a sandwich isn't really that bad. It's what you get for trying to get food at a university. Fuck, the Subway doesn't accept coupons. I have so many Subway coupons I can't use because, like, there's a Subway on my way to school. There's a Subway right beside my fucking apartment, and there's a Subway at school. But the Subway at school is like, yo, we don't take coupons, and we don't take gift cards. And I'm like, well, cool, I have a Subway gift card that I don't get to use, and I have a bunch of Subway fucking coupons that I don't get to use. Great, wonderful, this is amazing. My insulin pump's almost full insulin. Just stop vibrating, I'm trying to focus. I know this is going to be an experience no one else has, but having something vibrate in your stomach is fucking annoying as shit. You're just like, stop vibrating. Stop it. Apparently, it vibrates really loudly. Well, I'm actually aware of that. But, like, supposedly at, like, 4 a.m. in the morning when your parent wakes up and they're like, holy shit, what's that fucking noise? They're like, oh, it's just Becky's pump vibrating, loud as shit, and annoying. So my parents will come in and, like, turn it off. Which involves finding it, because it's on, like, a pouch on my stomach. And then, you know, turning it off. So I can apparently, someone can grab my stomach and press a button on my stomach without me noticing it's still sleeping. I'm dead. I would be so fucking screwed. If, like, someone was like, let's go kidnap her or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, cool. I'm totally cool with this. Don't wake me up. That being said, 2 in the morning, slightest noise, I'm awake. 4 a.m., you can apparently grab my stomach, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Sleep is more important than safety right now. I can be kidnapped, but as long as I get my 8 hours or 9 hours or, yeah, I think it's more than 9 hours. I think I generally sleep like 8 to 9 hours, sometimes 7, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's great. I discovered last night why I ended up the other day sleeping until like 13 minutes before I had to leave. Turns out my ringer was on silent. Do you want to take a spontaneous guess? Just out of nowhere, off the wall guess what my cell phone uses to wake me up in the morning. If you guess ringer, you're correct. It was nice to find out that was the reason I didn't wake up and it wasn't just me. Oh, cool. Gertie. Fucking Gertie. Literally my least favorite boss. My least favorite part about her is I think how both she shoots with the little pistols, plus does that, plus spawns shit. Like, what the fuck? Who said you can do literally every annoying tack? Plus the people she spawns are annoying as shit. Like, these guys are annoying as shit. Those flies are always the fucking dick. Okay, I'm just gonna focus for a bit. I might be a little bit silent when I'm trying to focus. God fucking damn it! Okay, cool. See if I can get these guys out. And I must have picked up a heart. She must have dropped a heart or something. And I already picked it up. To the death! There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I literally just got that joke. It's a dog's dinner. Nailed it. Genius. Let's check email. Megan got an adoptions letter from the school board. Somebody put Megan in a program at some point. Megan's not learning disabled, but Megan's in a learning disability program for some reason. She gets emails on occasion about like, Megan's going to be working in groups in this class. And Megan's like, we all work in groups, bitch. The fuck is this? I'm gonna go to actually check what the email says. Adoptions for Megan. Dear parent guardian, please find attached, explain the types and purpose of adoptions and form indicating the adoption for your child. Let's go see what Megan's adoptions are. Okay, those are the following types of adoptions. Okay, so Megan has multiple adoption types potentially. Now, what does her adoptions have? What the fuck is this shit? So, Megan's being provided appropriate seating and frequent check-ins. Lucky fucking Megan. Okay. See, this was... I guess it shouldn't be that big of a shock. Because Megan had a bit of a speech problem. Mostly it's, I don't know how it happened, but I kind of got blamed for Megan's speech impediment. Because Megan had problems speaking because apparently she didn't get enough of an opportunity as a young child to talk. And so my parents, like, the speech therapist Megan went to was like, you know, when she was a little kid, essentially she didn't get the opportunity to speak as much. And, like, because of that, like, she has trouble with some words and, like, whatever. And my parents were like, well, how does that happen? And she's like, well, you know, it's exactly that. Like, she didn't get the opportunity to talk enough, and she should have been engaged in more conversation. Like, she said it totally like, grrr, you guys are the worst parents ever to my parents. My parents were like, what the fuck? We talk to her all the time. And that is when I got blamed. Because my parents were like, the fuck? We talk to her all the time. And then they're like, oh, wait. Yeah, we talk to her all the time. And one genius child answered because she likes hearing her own voice too much. Which, by the way, in case you didn't get it, it's me. So I gave Megan speech impediment by mistake. But it's okay, because it's all fixed now. Now we just have matching speech impediments. I can't speak worth shit, and Megan speaks fine. She had to do a bunch of, like, exercises, like, saying dumb words, and, like, she had something about an R. Like, her R sounds weren't right or something like that. I don't know. I didn't actually pay that a close attention. Megan got to stay home some mornings from school, and I had to go, because she had speech therapy. And I was like, I don't want to go to school. I want to go to speech therapy. And Mom was like, fuck off. This is already your fault. And I was like, okay, Mom, I'll go to school then. Whatever. I love grade 8. Shout out to middle school. I feel like these guys are getting harder. Or I'm getting worse at them. Ah, Jesus Christ. I need more hearts. Bring back the hearts 2015. There's a card game called... I don't know why I was about to say that. Is there a card game called Heart? I'm very much aware there's a card game called Hearts. It's one of my grandparents' favorites. I think my dad knows how to play it. I don't know how to play it, but... My dad used to play it on the computer all the time. My dad also plays poker on the computer all the time. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Okay, cool. I really hate these levels. I also really shouldn't have eaten nachos because I'm stuffed and I don't like going to sleep when I'm stuffed. Because it's not a good feeling. Shout is the loudest motorcycle ever. You guys probably actually couldn't hear that, so I take my shout out back. It's my shout out. I can do it with it as I please. Am I actually only on caves 2? Oh my god. This run's taking forever. Run around in circles, Mary Posey, what to Wozy? What? That was a fucking rhyme and a half. Nailed it. Okay, what's this? This is the world. That's a map. Let's give it a map. Okay, cool. We're not going in there. Fuck that shit. We're gonna go. Secret room's right here. So we'll boom that. Boom! Shaka-laka laka. Hearts! No money. So I might as well continue trying to go get to the gold room, I guess. Oh, fuck. Went too far. And, I think I'm probably going to do one more run after this. Because I think this run's going to run up. Get it? Run up. Finish very soon. God damn it. Look, I'm like, it's like I can read into the future. But anyway, we'll call this the last run because I kind of want to get to bed. Be dead. Be dead, foo. Okay. Are we dead yet? Cool, that's dead. Let's go right. Kill some flies in a nice happy room. It's happy room time. Magdalene, it's happy room, happy room. Should do a let's play of Madeline. Fucking ran out of the door. Madeline's a great game. I think I talked about this once already because her name sounds like Madeline. So I can't remember. Can't remember if Madeline was a TV show. Well, it was a TV show, I think. It was a video game for sure. I think it was also a television show. Probably also had books. I don't remember much about Madeline. I just remember it had a game and I enjoyed the game. Something about Paris. I think there's a television show. If there's a television show, I'm gonna go watch Madeline. It's probably on Netflix. I wonder if Madeline's on Netflix. Note to self, go check out Madeline later to go see if it's on Netflix. I'll watch with Megan. Since I think Megan told me she finished Pokemon the other day. She went back. And a cartoon. It was a book. And nailed it! It was also a video game. Because I played the video game. It was a good video game. Something about Paris. Although, it's also Madeline, so everything's about Paris. Live action movie. I'm not gonna go see that. That's probably shit. I am, like, absolutely wrecking this monster, dude. He's also wrecking me because I have, like, no health. Go check out the Madeline video game, because that shit was fun. Or I remember it being fun. It might not have been. It might just have been I enjoyed the TV show, so I liked the game. I think it was a cereal box game. Then again, I was also a little kid, so every game I think I owned was a cereal box game. Because, you know, parent love, parent money. They don't necessarily go together. So then you get shitty live action, or shitty, friggin' cereal box games. Which sometimes were actually more expensive than the games were worth, considering my sister and I didn't eat cereal, and, like, absolutely detested it. Still don't like cereal. I honestly have never been able to like cereal. Shout out to the cereal box games. Roller Coaster Tycoon for life. Yeah, the good Roller Coaster Tycoon. Well, actually, no. My parents bought me the Roller Coaster Tycoon Gold one, and I actually enjoyed that as well. And what was the other one? Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I believe, was the one that was on cereal boxes. But I missed the gold one, or I enjoyed the gold one because you could make water parks, which is really fun. And you could make, what's it called? Oh, cool, full health. Great, I really need that right now. Excuse me, you could make, fuck, what was it called? Hey, Porta Blaster, thank you for following the channel. Welcome to the channel, it's super duper fun. Shit, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, you could ride the roller coaster. That was fun. That was a really good feature of theirs. And you could do the water park, which was really fun. But Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Also, you could do the same shit I always did. I'm gonna like nobody's unique. We all made a park where the drinks and food was super cheap and you had to pay an obnoxious amount of money for the bathroom, and then you left it in a random corner. That's basically like video game like sociopath. It's also the same way as like putting your Sims in a ladder and taking away the or putting your Sims in a pool and taking away a ladder because they're dumb as shit, or you know, selling a murder mod and going on a rampage. Like a Magic School Bus game. Mine? What are the games I enjoy? Well, obviously, Pajama Sam was more Megan's game. I really enjoyed Rita Rabbit. Rita Rabbit was my jam. And another game I remember playing a lot, which you probably won't be able to find. It was obviously, it was a very old game, obviously. But it was called, shit, I was late before time. Fucking Land Before Time. Did you know they're making a new Land Before Time game? I do. Or they're making a new Land Before Time movie, because I do, because Meg and I, fuck yeah, that's what Meg and I were gonna do. We're gonna watch a bunch of Land Before Time movies. Note to self, we're watching a lot of that, too. Good thing Megan's on March break. Holy shit. Lard, I'm fat. Herpy. I don't think I ever had the Land Before Time game, though. Now I'm disappointed. I'm missing something. And I only had one putt-putt game. I had a Freddy Fish game. That was pretty fucking fun. And what the fuck was the other game called? Write, Paint, Draw. Oh, Star 6 movie. I got up to 10. Like, I continued watching till the 10th. But I think they're making like 2 more or something like that. Or I know they're making one. One comes out this year. But, you know. Land Before Time was my thing. I love Land Before Time. And Dino Babies. I think I had like a Colosseum game. Like I remember columns and like drums and shit. I don't think I had that one. Fucking Dino Babies. Dino Babies is amazing. I'd watch Dino Babies with Megs when it went down, but there's legitimately no point in Meg and I watching Dino Babies because we went to watch a bunch on YouTube and we literally remembered every episode anyway. And since I haven't seen them since I was like 6, that tells you, like, I can literally picture it, right? Like, Megs and I went back, like, I think over the summer, we're like, let's watch some Dino Babies. We love Dino Babies. Totally held up, by the way. But we're like, we only watched, like, 1 or 2 episodes because, like, every episode we saw, like, both of us remembered essentially the entire thing. So it was like, what the fuck? I was like 6, Megs was like 4, and it's like, there's no point in us watching this because we remember the entire thing. So hopefully, since Dino Babies is a movie, I won't remember the entire thing, but I can't swear on that either. Okay, let's get some shit done. Come on. Come on, there we go. Okay, cool. You know it's bad when you watch a show or movie so much. Yeah, it's not great. I'm not gonna highly not suggest it. You know, like Meg and I remember a bunch of the Pokemon episodes, but not like a lot of them. But literally, we tried to watch like 3 episodes of Dino Babies, and we're like, I remember this entire thing. I literally remember what's gonna happen next. I remember the fucking song in one of the episodes. I was singing along to it. It was like a Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde, and it was like an ice cream song. It was the most embarrassing thing ever, and Meg and I are just sitting there going like, wow. How much did we put our parents through? Because, like, it wasn't... We lost our subscription, or our satellite at one point for YTV, and my parents just never picked it up. Or, it wasn't YTV, but it was something like that. So we lost that because we got a new television station, essentially. Shout out to the Barney movie. I don't think I ever saw that. I wasn't a huge fan of Barney. My sister and I were not huge fans of live action shit. We didn't like... I remember distinctly getting mad at my mom because she wanted to watch a movie with us and it had real people in it. Meg and I are like, I don't want to fucking watch movies with real people in it. So that was the thing. Meg and I would exclusively watch cartoons. Obviously, high entertainment value for my poor parents. But, since that left, we had to watch all of our Dino Babies on the VHSs, because, you know, shout out to VHSs. And, I feel bad for those VHSs, because apparently they got watched enough that it's 15 years later and I still have the song fucking memorized. So I can't imagine the quality of those poor VHSs, which you can, by the way, you can tell which VHSs were my sister and my favorites to watch, because they're the ones that are worn to shit. Because that is something you don't get with DVDs or Netflix. Is literal quality degradation because you watch something too much. My first Harry Potter VHS like that, we did upgrade. We did get the DVDs. I'll probably get a Blu-ray set for myself because I need to have my own Harry Potter set. I need my own set of books too, but that's a different form. So that was worn the hell out of. Mulan, or yeah, probably Mulan is too, but we didn't try Mulan. Aladdin was worn the hell out of. Aladdin was worn out so badly, Meg and I couldn't even watch it. We had to go find a torrent of it because it does not exist on Netflix, does not exist on YouTube, also does not exist on 95% torrent sites. Figured that one out too. And, yeah, so that's great. Good memories. Megan and I tried to watch Shaolin Warriors the other day. But, the problem with trying to watch Shaolin Warriors is spelling Shaolin Warriors. Because there's an X and shit. Also a very good show. That was on W Kids or something like that. That was on, like, 654 or something. I remember, I believe is what the channel was. Megan and my go-to Saturday cartoon thing when we got slightly older. Basically. Boom! Hey, look, secret room. Shaolin Warriors is great. Shaolin Warriors holds up really good, too. Okay, let's get that shit gone. But we actually watched that on television, and then we could find it on YouTube, so that's pretty cool. I'm desperately trying to find the gold room at the moment, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Cool, I found Envy. That's great. That's exactly what I was looking for. Not. I'd say, like, oh, yo, 90 kids. Jackie Chan Adventures is the jam. No one remembers Jackie Chan Adventures. Jackie Chan Adventures has the one riddle that I've ever memorized. I attempted the river one yesterday, but I couldn't remember the rest of the river one. But, it's what's at the beginning of the end and at the end of time. And that was on an episode, and I was like, that is the most clever thing ever. Grandpa, you are the smartest person ever. Also, that ear flicking thing. Meg and I have been trying to replicate that ear flicking thing so it hurts as much, and neither of us are that good at it. But that used to be a thing. We'd, like, ping each other in the ear, ping my dad in the ear, and say whatever grandpa's or uncle said, but I can't remember what uncle would always say. Trying to remember. My dad really liked that show, so Meg and I ended up watching it a lot because my dad liked that show. Meg and I were like, oh, Dad wants to watch television with us. Better fucking watch Jackie Chan Adventures. And then one day he thought he should actually show us real Jackie Chan, and that's when Meg and I discovered that Jackie Chan is not nearly as interesting as cartoon Jackie Chan is. But supposedly he sang the intro to the show, which is kind of cool. Oh, this should be an easy level. Get out of the way. Boom, bitch, boom! There we go. Nailed it. There we are. I don't even have a key. God, I'm dumb. Key! Oh, I have so much money. Fuck yeah, I got $1. I paid 1 cent, or 1 penny, got $1. Well, why did I say 1 cent and then went, oh wait, 1 penny? Oh, Dad said goodnight to me and I ignored him again. God damn, I should stop doing that. I'm like, Dad, I'm talking about you. Forgot to say goodnight to you, though. Whoops. Let's get through the doorway, genius. Oh, cool. I'm going to take a picture of myself typing, apparently. Okay, cool. I sent him a picture of me of a panda holding flowers. Nothing better than that shit. Okay. Sorry to kill this boss. We can head straight through the down boxy thing. So, what is this? Caves 2. Cool. Caves 2. Pennies don't exist anymore. No, they don't. IRP pennies. We have so many pennies. Actually, I'm pretty sure my entire household could put the pennies back in circulation. My sister found out pennies weren't gonna, like, be a thing anymore, so she thought, in her infinite being 13, I'd like to point that out, she was 13, in her infinite wisdom, she would try and collect as many pennies as possible, because they're going to be worth something, because my dad has coin collections and shit, so, anyway, we have a piggy bank that's called Penny, and it has Penny written across the side, and my sister put a bunch of pennies in there thinking that they were going to be, like, go extinct, and her pennies would be worth a lot. Needless to say, that shit is heavy as fuck. Pennies, or coins in general, are heavy. But, so I could probably put pennies back into circulation if I wanted. I think what she ended up doing was rolling them up and then bringing them to the bank and being like, yo, bank, here's my money. Well, that's what they were supposed to do. My parents also might have kept the pennies and just told my sister, here, have 20 bucks or whatever. Like, she got like 50 bucks or something worth of pennies in it, but no, actually I can almost 100% guarantee we never actually went to the bank with it. My parents made her roll them up and like, here, have a 50. Go away and stop being annoying. It is very windy out right now. I can hear the wind through my window. That's fucking creepy as shit. Okay, knock you out. There we go. Wind, shut up. You're ruining my everything. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of pennies. Penny, the piggy bank was very heavy. I also think I didn't really pay that close of attention because I didn't really give a shit. But she might have emptied it out and, like, refilled it at one point. Which is probably also where the $50 came from. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't really paying that close of attention. I really didn't care. Oh, this is an interesting layout for this. I don't think I've ever seen this layout before. Ow! That was dumb. I don't like this layout. Although, it does not seem like these guys are able to, like, face forward or backwards and shoot for particularly long, which does make me like this layout. We're gonna go down, because I think the secret room's gonna be right here. Hey, look at that, nailed it. Yeah, that's probably not that great, is it? When it gets windy out and sounding like your building's gonna fall into pieces. Probably makes things slightly scary. Just be happy it's not like a hurricane or whatever. Or I guess a snowstorm. Okay. Fire, fire. No more fire. Head left. God damn it, I hate these. I don't know why I find these ones so fucking hard. Like, that's what I want to figure out right now, is why do I find these as hard as the ever-loving crap? Okay, I'll just throw one thing at her, like, here, here's my tear. Oh, I'm on half a heart. Guys, this could be the end of the stream! Don't end the stream! Although, speaking of games, I need to go... Fucking damn it. I need to go look at the city skylines. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. I will, as I think I said earlier, I'll reiterate it right now. I'm heading home for the weekend, so I'm not going to be able to stream over the next few days. I will be streaming on Monday. And have a good rest of your guys' night, and have a good weekend. I will enjoy mine. Apparently I'm going to be watching a lot of movies and shit with Megs. Anyway, guys, see ya.